All right, so this is Relaxed Teams, Team Central Jersey. We are welcome all visitors. We're not just individuals from Central Jersey, but as far as going in, we meet here every Wednesday, same time, 8 a.m. We come together to help promote and grow each other's business, to make sure that we're stronger together and figure out how we can help each other. You can have the exclusive position, but anyone can visit, and it's free to join. So feel free to reach out, go to relaxteams.com/CNJ and get a flavor and feel for what it is and who we are and what we do. And with that, I think we have a couple of shout outs. We'll start out with Maggie. Maggie, you have a shout out today?
Hi, I do. Good morning. Dennis, first one goes to you. I wanted to thank you so much for the referral. Everything worked out well and it was a pleasure. And the second one goes to Jonas, who is not here. Jonas and I are now working together, and very, very, really awesome guy to work with. So these are my two. Thank you, guys.
Oh, excellent. You're welcome. Next up, we have Jake.
Good morning, everyone. I actually have a few shout outs. I wanted to first shout out Lisa Devoran for a wonderful referral. I was able to help one of her friends. I had a great one-on-one with Tim last week, got to know a lot about him, and we're going to hook him up with some Legal Shield. Drew, I also had a wonderful one-on-one with him in the past, and he's going to get hooked up and protect his identity as well. And Danelle, we had a great one-on-one, and she actually ordered a couple books the other day. So thank you, Danelle. And I'm looking forward to seeing everyone on Friday.
Excellent. Excellent. And with that, we have one more. Tim, you had some shout outs?
Yes, a shout out to Jake. As he mentioned, we talked about Legal Shield, and he listened to a lot of things. I bounced some ideas off of him, and he's a great listener. And a shout out to Anthony as well, who I guess is not here. I sent him some of my insurance declaration pages that I'm paying for liability to be a videographer. And I thought I was overpaying, and he said, "No, you're getting a really good deal. Stay with it." So It's always good to have a friend on the inside, right?
Definitely. Definitely. All righty. So with that, Tim, you are our featured speaker. So do you want to take it away? And you have until about 8:41.
Okay. Can you see? Whoops. Okay. So, hi, everybody. My name is Tim Stallery. I'm a videographer, but I'm also a really big time history buff. And I ended up at the New Jersey State Archive like about 15 or 20 years ago when I was working in Trenton. And it's this place that for many is kind of a concept. Oh, there's an archive. Think of the scene, the final scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark, where they're taking the Ark and they're putting it into that room where there's massive shelves of stuff. And that's kind of like what this is. This is the landing page for the State Archive. And you can see everything you need to do is clickable, and you set up an appointment, and they have just an amazing amount of items there that are available to you because you're a taxpayer. It's not free. It's reasonably priced to go down there. You have to make an appointment, and mostly there's researchers there. There's not a lot of John Q. citizens who show up. But, hopefully you guys will take something out of this presentation and head down there. As you can see, there's the, you got birth and marriage, and this is just one little breakout of what they have. A lot of military records, a lot of their photographic records, any photographs that were shot by the government, by the state for, the building of the DNR canal, the building of any bridges. I mean, anything that had government funding as part of it, not just state funding, county funding as well. And where photographs were taken, the photographs are in this archive. Here's just a brief look at what they have. Colonial marriage bonds going back to 1666. I mean, that's really incredible stuff. Birth records, 1848 to 1921. I don't know why they stopped at 1921, but if you go down there, you can find out. Estate records, wills and inventories, surrogate court, prerogative court, I read that and I thought, what is a prerogative court? You know, it's your prerogative. Prerogative is like probate. It's not a criminal court. So if somebody dies back in 1800 without a will, and he's got a couple of wives and he's got land all over the place, they're going to fight over it. They're going to go to the prerogative court to fight that out. This is the image of all the stuff, and they have these moving rows. You can see the runners there. These stacks and stacks just open up, and it's just so much stuff. It's really cool. This is Joe Klett. He's a friend. He's the executive director, and he's bringing me into the top secret vault where the really cool stuff is. First thing that he showed me was New Jersey's copy of the Bill of Rights. And there it is, I guess the 13 amendments of the Bill of Rights. And if you want to read it and see it, you go to the archive website and you'll see this. This is a screenshot, so it's not clickable for me, but if you go, you can click on that image and see it. And over here is the text of what's in the Bill of Rights from 1789. Here is New Jersey's Declaration of Independence. This is the New Jersey Constitution, which they put together, and it was finished July 2nd, 1776. And if you look up here, it looks like it's a rough draft. There's crossouts. But this is the Constitution because they were in a hurry to get it done so that they could get all of the attendees of the Constitution to sign it, to declare, New Jersey's independence. Because remember, at the time, each state thought they may become their own country. We were 13 separate, different colonies with different personalities and different beliefs. And so New Jersey got theirs done. And they also realized each person who signed on this New Jersey Declaration of Independence, known as the New Jersey Constitution, they were in effect signing their own death warrant, because if the British got hold of them and they saw the names on there, they would be hanged for signing that document. There's a close-up. Now we go to some of the cool stuff that's at the archive. All of these things, the convention minutes about the convention of the ratification of the United States Constitution. Each state had a convention where they spent days and days going over this Constitution, how we become a unified government. How does New Jersey agree to the same rules and stipulations as Massachusetts and Virginia? And so each state had a convention, and they took careful notes of the convention. And so you could check it out here, the convention minutes. Here is the New Jersey's ratification of the United States Constitution. New Jersey's Bill of Rights, same thing, constitutional amendments. So all of those things are clickable, and all of those things are at the state archive. What happened here? Whoops. Go. Sorry about that. Okay, so in 2005, when acting Governor Cody was governor, the state came upon this really exciting trove of stuff that a private owner had, and he was going to auction it at Christie's. And the name of that trove of stuff they called it the Proprietors and Adventurers. And so the state became aware of it. Mostly this guy, Joe Klett, who I just told you about, he went to Governor Cody and he said, this is like, you can't let this go. So they figured out a way to get it. They paid $656. That's what they paid for it, but it's worth it because it's the history of our state. It's so important. So this is one of the main books. It's called The Minute Book of the Lord Proprietors of New Jersey from 1664 to 1683. Remember, New Jersey was from 1664 to 1702 we were run by absentee landlords who were in England. It was all about the land, the farming, and the natural resources. They knew, travelers from all over the world knew that this land of New Jersey was so chock full of food and natural resources, ore and iron that were in the mountains, that everybody knew the value of this place. There's one of the maps that came with the proprietors' documents from Christie's. Here you see Cape Cod. Here you see Long Island. Here's West Jersey, East Jersey. You can see the tip of New Jersey down by Cape May. How much time do I have? I don't see a timer on here. What am I up to?
2 minutes left, sir.
Oh,
2 minutes.
2 minutes, man. I'm just getting started. Here are some of the extracts and letters relating. Originally, Carteret and Berkeley, they thought that Staten Island was part of New Jersey, so they had to fight that out. Luckily, we didn't end up with Staten Island. We let them have it. Here are some of the names of the proprietors who were part of the adventurers and proprietors. This is a cool article that was done by this Michelle Novak, which basically talks about New Jersey. We were born on June 24th, 1664, when James, the Duke of York, the brother of the English King Charles, granted the land between the Hudson and the Delaware River to these proprietors, to George Carteret and John Berkeley. This is a cool example of a 1 shilling bill that's at the archive. Here's a close-up of a 30 shilling bill. You flip it over and they let you know in no uncertain terms the penalty for counterfeiting. It's printed right there on the document. Death to counterfeit. The Second Congress, when George Washington was president, enacted a bill to decree that every cent, every penny shall contain 208 grains of copper. Every half cent shall contain 104 grains of copper. And I thought that was like a mistake. Don't they mean grams? But they really meant grains. So I went on the interwebs and there it is. Who knew? Copper is measured in grains. And I thought it was a mistake, but it was not. How am I doing? Am I done?
Yep, you're wrapping up now.
Okay, I'm wrapping up. All right. So if you get down to Trenton, county records, court of Oyer and Terminer, that means to hear and determine. West Jersey, East Jersey, more of that stuff. Here's a map of East Jersey, West Jersey. Here's a province line sign. That's out on the road. That's on Amwell Road. That's not at the archive. Here's an example of the split between East and West Jersey, Province Line Road through Hopewell. And if you want to go out, this is another cool thing I found in my research. The movie database, where you look up movies, here's a historical marker database. If you want to go and find markers for stuff all over the US and New Jersey, you just go to this, the historical marker database. Pretty cool. All right, that's it for me.
Excellent. We're gonna have Sam follow up with you to get some of those links. So we'll make sure when we create it into the blog post, all those links will be out there for you. All right, Tim?
Sure. Any questions?
Now, can you take pictures at the archives? If you were to take pictures of the pictures or any of those things, are you allowed to use those, or do you, as long as you reference it back to the archive, or are those copyrighted material that you're not allowed to touch?
No, it's not. It's public domain. So if you bring, what I used to do was I paid them back in the day when I first started researching there, and I worked for New Jersey Public TV, so they reimbursed me. But now, if you come across a document, you got your iPhone, and these iPhones are pretty good. As long as you hold it steady and you tap the focus button, you can, they'll bring out these documents for you, and they'll offer to do a camera copy, which they charge, $8 or whatever. But no, if you bring your phone, you can copy whatever they bring out. It's public domain.
Yeah. Also, Dennis, anything that is on a .us website for the US government, since taxpayer money paid for it to be produced, and like the images as well, for the most part, that's public domain unless they specifically say it's not. So you just got to dig a little bit, but you can grab those pictures if you wanted to.
Wow, good to know. All right, so that is Tim, and Tim is our team storyteller. He's created great videos that are on the site and different pieces. So team, this is Tim's information. So now going forward, we don't have any visitors today, but we do have still some open positions. If you're in one of these positions, feel free to reach out, join our team. We do have a couple open spots available, and looking forward to grow our team to a full 30 people. So with that said, I'll kick it off. My name is Dennis Harribin, and I am the founder of Relax Tax. With Relax Tax, we are obsessed with helping people to retain more of what they earn. We've gotten really good at it. We can guarantee you that if you're working with us, we will help you to retain more of what you earn through mostly leveraging the insurance tax and debt, and in particular, leveraging tax credits. Part of that, what we found is that people don't have that problem. What the biggest issue is making more. So it's not what they retain, it's what they earn. And that's where Relax Teams and Business on a Browser and some other ventures that we're working with to help small business owners to grow and not just survive, but to thrive in this recession. And with that, we'll turn it over to Jonathan.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jonathan with Business on a Browser. We work to leverage those tax credits that Dennis was just talking about and put that right back into your business. So using that extra money that you now have access to and putting that so it works for you. And we do that through automations and workflow creation to basically automate your business. So instead of spending time and energy working on more manual type tasks, we look to automate those for you you can spend more time doing what you love. So saving you time and money, making your back office better. Next up is Desiree.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Desiree Halleck, and I'm the owner of Clearance Services, which is a marketing agency for startups and small businesses. And we help our clients realize they don't need $1 million budget to have an effective marketing plan. They also don't have to boil the ocean. And we do anything from content marketing strategies, fractional CMO services. We do social media, blogging. We create a lot of videos, and you can check out our 5-minute marketing with Clarence series on YouTube for some tips on marketing your small business, or you can reach us at our website at clarenceservices.com. Next up is Lisa.
Good morning. My name is Lisa Devoran, and I'm passionate about health and wellness. And that is because I took back my health and wellness about 3.5 years ago and feel better every single day and feel good about the future going forward. I'm associated with a company called Vfinity, which is an amazing wellness company that put together a handful of products that are all made to work together. But if you choose to work on one area at a time, you can certainly do that. They've taken the guesswork out of it. They have put together the right ingredients at the right dose and really help you, if you're looking to lose weight or to gain more energy or just get your health back on track, I can help you do that. Best way to reach me is by stayhealthylivebetter.com, and I'd be happy to help anyone. Next up is Paul.
Thanks, Lisa. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Paul Talman from Digital Maestro. We're a website agency here in Somerville, New Jersey, that helps small businesses get the visibility and that they need and deserve. So we help them by, if you don't have a website yet and you need it, you're just starting out as a business, we'll help create one for you, talking with you to find out what your needs are and what you need the website to do. A lot of times we'll get folks coming to us that have had their website for a few years and, it just kind of looking a little bit old, needs to be tweaked and brought up to date. Websites are like fashion, and my wife won't let me wear a 10-year-old shirt, even though it fits and it's not frayed. But same thing is true with your website. So give us a call, Paul Talman of Digital Maestro, where we harmonize your online strategy. Next up is Jake.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jake Miola. I'm Jake of all trades. I help protect small businesses from all the craziness that comes forward, but not only keeping them on the defensive, but making sure that they're using their team of lawyers moving forward to avoid issues instead of just solve the ones that already exist. I also co-own a secondhand bookstore online called Royal Readers Bookstore. Please go ahead and browse online and ask any questions you have. We're always looking to find new readers. And I also host karaoke nights. So if you're available in March, we have 3 dates. The first is the 25th at JR's in Ford's, the 26th at the Coffee House in Edison, and the 31st at Zucco's Tavern in Dunellen. Check out my website, jakeofalltrades.info/events to see many more events. And up next is Danelle.
Thanks, Jake. Hi, I'm Danelle Bingle, Upbeat Dance and Fitness, which is a fun, supportive online fitness community. We work with busy, real people who may struggle with their wellness routine, whether it is nutrition, stress management, or exercise. Based on our breakout room conversation, I'm flipping my script here. A lot of people do not realize how important exercise and nutrition is for your mental health, right? So exercise and nutrition will help you with stress management. It helps reduce anxiety, helps reduce depression, helps you sleep better, helps your cognitive function. So perhaps exercise is good for more than just losing weight and looking a certain way. If you know someone who might be interested in working on those things, definitely send them to me. I will be happy to help. Thanks so much. Danelle Bingle, Upbeat Dance and Fitness, and Jonas is next.
Actually, Jonas, we took his card out, but we have George. So George is with Caring Transitions of Somerset County. And what George does is he's an expert at helping individuals when they're making that difficult move. He, especially in the seniors, when you're looking to make that transition at a later time in life, it is more than just taking all of your possessions and moving them from one place to another. There's a very emotional aspect to this. I know I went through this with my mom as we had to relocate her after my dad had passed. And it really is the fact that they're leaving something, a home that they've established and built for over 50 years. So with that, Caring Transitions help with estate sales, help with turning clutter into cash, but mostly they do it with passion. Next up, we have Rochelle.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Rochelle Dicenzo. I'm a physical therapist, and my practice is the Healing Journey. I'm located in Clinton, and I practice a type of therapy called John Barnes myofascial release. It's a hands-on holistic body work. So similar to what Danelle was saying, it's extremely important for stress management and for your health, your mental health, your physical health, to take care of your body. When I work with my patients, I really look at the whole person, and whole person meaning whole body, but body, mind, and spirit. Often I say your symptom doesn't happen in isolation. It's not just a back problem, a shoulder problem, but it's not just a mental health problem. It's not just a stress problem. Everything works together. Your body is a machine. And I work with my patients to figure out what the root cause of their issue is. They can live a pain-free and healthy, active lifestyle. Up next is Tracy.
Sorry, guys, my mute button wouldn't act up. Tracy Spiaggia, everybody, Slingshot Health Coaching. Good morning. I am a functionally trained nutrition, lifestyle practitioner, and brain health specialist. I work with individuals and families who struggle with various mental health challenges. I add a very unique component to a family search for relief. Adding to what's really out there now is just medication and talk therapy, which can certainly be very supportive and helpful, but there's a gigantic missing piece there where we examine the impacts of diet, lifestyle choices such as sleep, relationships, social media use, movement, joy, creative expression, things like that. And we work very deeply on the interfamilial relationships, just kind of examining the interactions between them, the natures of all of the family members, and I equip them to better relate to one another so that the home can become what it's meant to be, which is that refuge, that place of peace, that place of acceptance and safety. You can find me at slingshothc.com. And who is up next? Candido?
Relax
Candido.
Benefits. Yep, Relax Benefits is up now. So as far as Relax Benefits, as we mentioned with Relax Teams, it's all about working better. What a lot of times people don't realize, although they're paying, if you have employees and you are paying for medical coverage for yourself and for your employees, someone is making a commission on that, and those people owe you a level of service. If you have less than 25 employees, often the person who's providing you with that service just skips the service part. So we've created Relax Benefits, where we're working with special brokers who are more than willing to help, whether it's one person or up to, obviously they'll work with more than 25, but from 1 to 10 people, you'll get the same level of service that the big people get. Next up, we have Candido. Candido is not here today because unfortunately his stat had passed. He's down in the Dominican. So he is a financial advisor who is committed to helping their families to grow, to take care of themselves and their needs. And right now, Candido is striking out his family's needs. Next up, we have Drew.
Good morning, Relax Teams. I'm Drew Durrani with Profit Compassion. We each have something in our lives we need to improve. Top 2 are financial and health. I have a solution for you. I'm a strategic partner with the cost reduction consulting firm Schooley Mitchell. Today's question for reflection: do you often wonder if you're paying a fair price for your business services? I help proactive businesses, medical practices, law firms, and property owners transform their financial health and profit margin by implementing an expense management process that will decrease expenses, save time, deliver security, and provide knowledge so they can keep more of their hard-earned money in their budget. Introductions to those dental practices that understand they can increase revenue and decrease cost at the same time would be greatly appreciated. Drew Durrani with Schooley Mitchell. We increase your profit. We are your vendor watchdog.
Next up, we have Lance. Lance isn't able to be here today, but he is a realtor who really helps to people by changing when you're looking to change where you live, whether it is well in advance of looking. It is obviously a very heated market out there. If you're looking to find a new property, whether it's rental, whether it's purchase, it is very competitive. You want to have the right individual on your team who knows not only how to structure your offers, but also to structure your sale to make sure that you don't have wasted time with a buyer that isn't able to get the mortgage or you're putting in offers that are not being accepted. Next up, we have Anthony. Anthony is not here today, but as you heard in the shout out, Anthony does a wonderful job of helping businesses with their commercial lines. In particular, obviously, I work with large organizations, but Anthony has been able to help a lot of smaller organizations to really get that level of service and commitment and use the tools that the larger companies are able to use. But he applies that risk management to individual and smaller businesses. Next up, we have Jessica.
Good morning, everyone. Jessica Dale with A Place at Home. We provide in-home care for seniors with the activities of daily living. We also have a program that is called the Senior Living Alternative Programs, which is free to the seniors. And it's a personalized service that helps seniors and families identify the senior care community that fits their needs, whether it's independent, assisted, memory, or long-term care. We know them all and we help them find the right one. Jessica Dale with A Place at Home.
Excellent. Next up, we have Maggie.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Maggie Morris. I own Prim Bookkeeping. We work with small businesses, making sure that their bookkeeping payroll services are done correctly. It's really important to keep your financials accurate and current so you can make correct decisions with your business. You can reach me at maggie@primbookkeeping.com. Thank you so much. And next one is Wendy.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Wendy Kushnicki. I'm an independent consultant. Can you guys hear me?
We can, thank you.
Okay. I'm an independent consultant with Pampered Chef. I am your go-to kitchen guru for all of your cooking challenges. I do in-home parties in Central New Jersey. I also do online parties on Facebook and also on Zoom. And we are a direct sales company with all kinds of kitchen gadgets, products, everything to make it easier for you to get a meal on the table. And if you ever need some recipes, feel free to reach out to me. My contact info is there. Wendy Kushnicki, independent consultant with Pampered Chef. Oh, and next up is Project Scholarship.
Excellent. And thanks, Wendy, congratulations and welcome to the team. Next up.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Excellent. And finally, we have Project Scholarship, which is a nonprofit that is focused on help addressing the college debt situation, help individuals and families go from classroom to career with less debt. As we're looking at the ways that impact retaining more of what you earn, financial debt, student debt in particular, has become multi-generational, impacting not just the student, but the parents and often the grandparents. So by reducing debt, if you go out to projectscholarship.org, you'll see that we have some apprenticeship opportunities that are helping individuals to get certified with professional certifications that the market values more than some of college degrees, and with little to absolutely no debt incurred. And that is it. So that is the end of our presentation for today. Again, it's all about helping teams, is all about helping you to grow your business. If you have a business, usually under 25 employees, and or if you represent a larger organization where you're in a kind of sales role, we're here every Wednesday and we look forward to having you join our team.